Have you ever tried to make yourself sleep? Ever tried to make your kids sleep? Sometimes it works, often it doesn't. That's because sleep is determined by biological factors. The first step in helping your child to sleep better is to understand your child's sleep biology. Sleep is determined by two biological factors, the bucket and the Energizer Bunny. They're not the technical terms. Imagine that in every child there's a bucket. When the child wakes, a tap turns on and starts filling the bucket with water. This is the sleep pressure system. When a child's bucket is only half full, that child cannot sleep, no matter how comfortable he is. When the bucket is mostly full, that child can sleep if he's comfortable. If the bucket is overflowing, it's going to be hard to keep that child awake. When children fall asleep, it's as if their bucket has sprung a leak. Water spurts out initially and then slows to a trickle. That's why a 10-minute sleep in the car can ruin the usual nap time. The water flowed out so fast during the car ride that the bucket is already half empty. The danger with overtiredness, or an overflowing bucket, is that when an overtired child finally falls asleep, that child falls into deep sleep for longer than usual, allowing the water to flow out faster for longer. For some children, a long deep sleep can increase the likelihood of night terrors or sleepwalking. Buckets are there from birth and grow with the child. That's why babies can stay awake for hardly any time at all. They have tiny buckets. Knowing how big your baby's bucket is can help predict nap times. There is a sweet spot when your child's bucket will be full at midday, making a nap easy, and then again at around 7 p.m. But as the bucket grows, you reach an awkward spot where the bucket is full in the mid-afternoon. But if you let your child sleep then, their bucket won't be full again till late at night. You can't make your child's bucket any smaller, or make them nap when it's half full, but you can turn the tap on a little faster by increasing the amount of activity during the day. Unfortunately, kids don't come with bucket gauges. The closest measures we have are tired cues, which differ between children, and how long it takes your child to fall asleep. Generally, the longer they take, the emptier the bucket is. So, if your child has started taking longer and longer to fall asleep at nap time, it may be an indication that he or she is almost ready to drop that nap. Bedtime resistance is actually associated with emptier buckets. Lower sleep pressure is the technical term. Sometimes our kids fight bedtime because they are genuinely not tired enough to sleep. Of course, there are other factors: fears, excitement, discomforts, and as you'll find out in the next video, the Energizer Bunny. So does this mean the later we can put our children down to sleep, the easier things will be? It's not that simple, as you've probably discovered. I've mentioned the risk of night terrors when tired. I'm sure you're familiar with the behavioural issues that occur when children get overtired. But there's also the Energizer Bunny. The Energizer Bunny is just as powerful as the bucket. If we can predict when our child is most ready for sleep, we are likely to have more success with whatever sleep approach we choose. In this video, we covered the bucket. In the next video, we'll learn about the Energizer Bunny. And then, through an email series, I can help you to understand your child's bucket and bunny, because every child is different. The interaction between the bucket and the Energizer Bunny is powerful. It can explain when, how long, and how well people sleep, and when they wake up. I've created these videos for my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my email list yet, but would like access to video 2 on the Energizer Bunny and my free sleep mapping email series, please sign up by clicking here. Thanks. See you soon.